What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video of mine. I don't know where to start, but month of August is done. It's pretty much over, like 9 days ago or 8, I don't know, like not sure, but I was on my vacation, and I went to Croatia. That's what this video will be all about. So this will be, by the way, this will be 3-part videos of my small vacation week. So of course I got on my vacation in August and I went to Croatia, to Dubrovnik, and all I can say that this town never stops to amaze me, like pretty much. Obviously it's not my first time visiting Dubrovnik, or like second or third, I'm not sure. Like my sister lives there, so I go to Dubrovnik off season, on season, I go very often to visit my sister. So but it is always like, every time is like, oh, it's such a beautiful place, really. It is a little bit expensive, but you try and work out, you like try to find some places with a bit normal prices, you ask local people, where you can drink coffee for the cheap, you don't have to pay like 10 euros for a coffee or something like that, You can communicate, everybody speaks English, everybody's friendly, so yeah. But this will be a road trip video. I have a long road trip video and I have a drone footage of the city, so I will share all of that with you guys. So without me further talking, let's move on to my car. Let's go. So, like every road trip, it starts in the car, because it's a road trip, man. But driving through Bosnia is always a unique experience, and I always try to at least, to never go the same route. There is a multiple roads, and as you can see here, guys, I went through some small forest roads, through some small tight villages, it's really interesting. But one thing about Bosnia, we don't have a highway. I mean, we do have it, but it's not like completely through the entire country. We have like small parts and bits here and there of highway, but we are going to the highway. Not yet, but yeah. Entire road trip was a freaking rain, and I was constantly questioning myself, like what weather will be like in the morning when we came to Dubrovnik, I was actually worried about that. So, but then again, when I think about it, I'm going to Dubrovnik, and if it was like raining all the time, I will just be chilling and resting in apartment, and doing absolutely nothing. So you can see a bit of highway here. It's a giant viaduct, Bosnia have amazing nature, it's never boring to drive on like a local highway, local roads, and stuff like that. You can always see interesting stuff, you can like see people on the side of the road selling like all kinds of stuff, selling fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. But here we are entering highway, and yeah, I did pretty much a time lapse, because it's like 100 kilometers of a highway, I went through it pretty fast, it's 130 kilometers an hour, it's a speed limit, but nobody will kill you if you drive a little bit faster. 150 is totally okay. Here we start to fuel our car, and continue our road. Rain stopped. I was happy for a moment there. I was like, okay, there is hope, there is hope for me and my, how do I say it, vacation to be okay, and you drive. So when you exit the highway, you're exiting highway in the main city of Bosnia called Sarajevo, you know. Highway pretty much stops there, and then again you are going on a local road. So why did I choose to drive at night, you know, to start driving almost at night from my home? I like to drive at night because there is always a little bit less, you know, cars on the road. Road is not that crowded, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, you can see there is constantly cars on the road, and it's freaking night. So, but imagine how is it in the middle of the day. So it can get pretty crowded, you know. But right now, driving towards the city of Mostar, you can see it here. It says Mostar in the heart. So on that wall, that graffiti. When you're entering the Mostar, there is a beautiful church on the left side. But from the Mostar, we are driving to the city of Trebinje, and that city is pretty much on the border with Croatia, and on the other side of that border is Dubrovnik. So rain started again, and like freaking scary thunders were like crashing through the sky, and I was like, okay, I'm actually really close to the sea. And yeah, pretty much we came to Dubrovnik. Wake up next day, and I was amazed by how beautiful weather it is. So we went to exploring the city. I mean, I already know everything, but it's like every time you came here is like how do I say it? Like it's like you came for the first time, pretty much. So, and you can see here, like there is boats that look like pirate ships, you know, that most of them are doing trips, you know, they are taking tourists around town. And then we went to visit a old town, which was pretty freaking amazing. I really loved it. Entering the old town is free, of course, and it's the place where the Game of Thrones is filmed. But I wanted to go there, but I just couldn't get in because it's like overcrowded with people. But it's a beautiful place, you know. There is a lot of tourists. Like everything is Roman, from old Rome, you know, and everything is on Latin or Italian. You know, every stone writings, you know, is in either Italian or Latin. So beautiful. Weather was just amazing, man. I was blown by how beautiful weather it is, and the sea is so freaking clear that it's just magical, if you ask me. We spent an entire day actually just walking all over the Dubrovnik. We didn't even go to like swimming in the sea. We were just walking, you know, and like chilling, you know, get food here and there, you know, just exploring the city, like pure amazingness. Like every time, like I cannot how do I say it? I cannot say enough how beautiful this city is, and this is obviously at night. And now I'm going to show you a drone footage. So guys, that was it for this road trip video. I know I'm not the best narrator, you know, I don't do best voiceovers, you know, I'm kind of used to watching the video and, you know, head banging the hell out of it, you know, but it feels always weird talking to camera, and this room have like too much echo, so I will have to do something about it. But for now I will do it like this. So this is part 1. Part 2 will be coming very soon. I just have to, you know, put everything together, you know, put my road trip together and drone footage together. So part 2 will be me visiting island of Mljet, that is like the literally paradise, you know, but I will leave that for the next video. But for now, thank you all for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, comment, everything, whatever you want, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.